Hi, you guys.
Hello.
We are in front of the Christmas tree behind us here, and we want to talk to you about the written task.
Yes, the written task is another IA assignment that you need to provide, and the deadline is clearly stated in the NISA in the blog, NISA blog, in the blog, and then so that to help you with this assignment, we are just recording this video, and there are some tips.
Okay, one of the tips is, first of all, the written task is right before your mock exams, and so that's just going to add a layer of stress because you'll want to be practicing your mocks or practicing for your mocks at the same time as we're trying to get a written task out of you. And so what we'd like you to do, and you're going to have to be your best guide, your own best guide for this, is we would like you to actually start your written task a little bit ahead, like over the break.
Yes.
So one of the things you can do is we will post in a post. We'll put the proposal. You can send the proposal to us, and we'll mark it ahead, and we'll give you feedback. And then what you can do is then submit your written task to. I can see Amina over here. That's why I'm looking off to the distance here. And she doesn't know that we're actually talking to her. But one of the things then is you can submit it to turn it in, and we'll mark it ahead. We'll give you the written task grade, and that means it's all done. So when you're actually that week before the mock exams, for example, you might then be able to choose which one you want to upload.
Yes. So the main idea is just to choose, and based on the comment that you will get, and the comment that will say that actually it's a good version and you need some of the polishing with the style or maybe with some organization thing, then maybe this work needs to be submitted or provided to IB. But this is your choice. We can't tell you which one is the best one. But based on the evidence, based on the comments from the teachers, you need to make your choice. And then this work will go to IB. That we believe that you can do, and actually maybe you have already your ideas of how this work can be done, and being the second year of this course, you can actually choose in the variety like things that you can provide with based on the books that we've read and the information that you got. So help yourself right now with this time and use it useful, so that then it will be much easier for you just to organize it, to provide it and submit to IB, and that's it. So you can forget about IA and focus mostly on the external assessment.
Yep.
which takes time.
And then one of the things is I think it's right after the mock exams,
Yeah.
you come back and you have to choose, and then you have to finalize that one. So it just because what's the upload date? Do you remember?
It's we're starting from March. We're starting to upload the things, and then till that time, so you need to be clear with your choice. And if we have a deadline of submission for before mocks, and then after mocks you need to choose, and then we are ready to upload it, and then your written task will be in IB.
And then you're just waiting for paper 1 and paper 2.
Yeah.
One of the things that we know from experience is it just feels like a lot of pressure, and you start to realize that things are being finalized, and that adds to the stress. So if you can kind of plan ahead and think ahead, that one of the things that we think will happen is that you'll remove some of that stress. Then you can focus on the mock exams. You can focus on that information that comes back from the mock exams, and get rid of some of that other stuff that you are finalizing rather than trying to write or put things together. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we found last year is a couple people felt pretty overwhelmed, and suddenly they were handing in more draft work than handing in final pieces. And
Even having these good ideas, like really, like we haven't even thought about the variety of such work, but then as it wasn't finished, as it wasn't in the good quality, so we can't submit it. But the idea was great, and we're like, so sorry just not to give a chance to a student actually to provide it.
And no, that's a good point, is that sometimes we're seeing work and you think this is not representative, but we appreciate that there's a lot of things going on, and the mock exams are when they are. And and you guys still have your extended essays to finalize, so there's quite a lot of work for you to do, and we're trying to get you to read Frankenstein. But anything you can get towards your work, to that written task, is going to help you. Yeah. So do what you can, and we'll try to support you as much as we can.
You're here.
And we think you can do it.
You can.
tell you guys. Okay, everybody's looking at us funny because we're sitting out in the hallway holding
And
holding
just
this-
talking to a phone.
and talking to a phone. Exactly. Ciao, you guys.
Bye.